For this mobility sequence, first and foremost, the time is sped up quite a bit, so bear with me here as I cue you through this. I'm starting off with a reverse lunge back into this lizard position, starting with a rotation to both arms, then adding an elbow tap to the ground on top of the rotation again to both arms. Then you're going to do your best to straighten out that front leg, keeping some hand contact on the floor. If you have to adjust that back leg to do so, that's totally fine. So again, you're seeing this on the other side, an active toe on the back leg, trying to keep the back leg straight as you go through these rotations, adding a little more depth with the elbow taps. And again, you see me adjust that back foot as I go into these straight legs on the front, getting that hamstring opened up, transitioning into a Jefferson curl. First, I'm bringing my chin down to my chest as I go down super slowly, one vertebrae at a time, curling my body over like the letter J, which is why it's called a Jefferson curl, a few times. Then you're going to get into these lateral leans. Start on hands and knees, and you're just going to take one leg out to the side, straighten it out, keep that knee locked, and rock back into that hip, really feeling that groin and the inside of that hip stretch out. Now I'm hitting the quad, doing a version of a reverse Nordic. If you have a normal reverse Nordic, you can do that. But again, we're just trying to get the quad activated there. Now I'm going to stand up, go into this lateral squat where I'm going to do a sway. I'm staying at the bottom of this lateral squat as best as I can, driving the knee out, sinking back into the hip. And now I'm going to add a rotation at the side of each sway. So sitting nice and low into that lateral squat each side, using my other hand to rotate and look behind me as far as I can. Staying in that straddle stance, now I'm going to hold my thumbs as tight as I can to create tension, leaning to the side, feeling that groin, the hip, the obliques all working for those leans.